Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Brianna, and if you're new here, welcome. I create videos all about lifestyle, handbags, as you can see, accessories, stony clover, and many more. Today we are in a new filming setup. This is just in my office, but I wanted like a nice fun background because I'm going to show you and tell you all about how I repaired my Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM in monogram canvas with Louis Vuitton. I did a blog post all about this, and then I also posted a YouTube short, and a few of you wanted me to film a full-length video, so I will do that. We're doing that now. So this is the new Neverfull. Well, it's not new, but she was pre-loved. I bought her on Tradesy maybe like 6 years ago. It was the first bag that I ever bought pre-loved. I had bought a few accessories at the time, but I've always wanted a Neverfull. Like, it was literally like one of my dreams to own a Neverfull, and I got it for like under $500, and it was in very bad condition. And I will include photos of like the before here, but I figured like I don't really care that it's in really bad condition. The canvas was like beautifully intact. Everything was great. It's just that the handles were fully patinaed. As you can see, this is still fully patinaed. I did not replace this, but we'll get into that. And up here was all patinaed and cracked and like ripped. So I was like, okay, fine. Like this is fine. And I used it for 5 or 6 years, however long it's been, and really had no issue with it. I loved it. I loved that it was worn in. I felt like it made the bag a little more special. Like, it's weird, like the bag had lived like such a full life before, the bag lived such a full life before I bought it, so I was fine with it. Then I bought a Damier, a bin Neverfull that's up there. And I used that more, I think, because this was in such bad shape, and that's in like perfect condition. So I was like, I always knew that I wanted to repair it through Louis Vuitton, and I knew that you could. However, I was really nervous to bring a pre-loved item into the store and ask for it to be repaired, because I didn't know if they would repair something without the receipt, without like any proof of purchase, because years ago, that's why I wanted to be in here. Years ago, this is my first designer handbag ever, my Louis Vuitton Speedy 30. I got it for my 16th birthday. My grandma bought it for me. So this is over 15 years old. Or maybe it's exactly 15 years old. And the piping on one of the edges popped out at some point, maybe like 5 or 6 years after I got it. And I took it into Louis Vuitton, and they didn't necessarily give me a hard time, but I didn't have proof of purchase because I didn't have the receipt. Like, I didn't know that like I should be saving receipts for things like this. And they gave me a slight hard time to repair the piping. They did repair it, and it's fine now. As you can see, she is very well loved. So I was just nervous. And then I had also previously taken my mom has a vernis, I forget what it's called. It's like a little bit of a flap bag, like from the 90s. And she wanted to repair the strap, and I don't think that they would repair it because there was no proof of purchase, and they couldn't find it in the system because it is that old. So whatever. So I was really nervous to bring in my Neverfull. But then I figured that I think I had like looked up like reviews and YouTube videos and all that stuff, and like everybody says that it's fine, but I was just really nervous. But then recently, I don't know when, maybe over the past like 2 years, I discovered that Louis Vuitton actually does repairs through their app. So what I did was I did the repair process completely through the Louis Vuitton app, and it was so seamless. It's actually crazy. I go through everything in my blog post if you want like step by step, but basically I took pictures of the bag, I sent it into the Louis Vuitton app. They responded to me via email within like 2 days maybe, with like, okay, I had told them what I wanted done. I had said I wanted the leather replaced, because obviously these are the only other bits of leather on the bag aside from the canvas. So I was like, I really just want the leather repaired. And she sent back and she like gave me the prices. Asked her again I was like, can you actually just tell me what the price would be for just the straps and the top like piping or top piece of leather? She gave me a full breakdown of like what it would cost to repair every piece on the Neverfull, which was so nice. Like I felt like the woman was just very kind and very responsive and very understanding. Like, if that makes sense, like you're dealing with a luxury bag. I don't want to necessarily like, I didn't want to spend so much money because I really just wanted the bag to be kind of in good condition again. And she was so nice and it was just such a pleasant experience. So I was just very appreciative, and she was like, okay, that's like perfect. Like, I picked like, I was like, I just want the straps and the top piece repaired. And that was $420. And I was like, that's like decent. It's like the price of the bag of what I paid, basically, almost a little less than 5 years ago. And now Neverfulls, you could get Neverfulls for that cheap on eBay. But I mean, their Neverfulls are like over 2,000 now. So I was like, it's well worth it. So she was like, great. Like, we are going to send you a label, just pack it in the box and ship it out. And in the app, they have step by step. So I printed out the label, I shipped it. You can see in the app when, and I'll try to insert pictures here if I can. They tell you exactly they tell you when the bag is dropped off, when it's in transit, when it is delivered to the Louis Vuitton like warehouse, factory, whatever, when it is received and opened by someone, when it is being authenticated, which that was like, I knew this bag was real. Like, I can feel it. I looked at it. It patinaed the way that it should. Like, it was a real bag. But like that little sliver of like, it is real was very, I mean, and obviously they would have probably seen it from the photos I sent. But they authenticated it, and then they started the repair. It tells you when it was being repaired, when it was being like finished, and then when it was being packed up and shipped. I was expecting this to take maybe like 4 to 6 months. I've heard other things where it's like things are gone for a year. I was like, oh, it'll be gone. Like, that's fine. I have my other Neverfull. I'm using other bags. I felt okay with shipping it out. I will say I was very nervous shipping out this bag because, I mean, things get lost, all that stuff. But it was fine, obviously. And it was done. I think I shipped it out like mid-October. I got it back within like less than a month. I was like so confused. I was like, oh my God, that's crazy. Like, I think I checked the app one day and it was like shipped out, and I was like, shipped. I was shocked. So the bag gets delivered, signed, sealed, delivered, signed delivery, and it comes in a like a smallish, well, not small, it's like in a thin flat box. I was like, okay. They sent me a whole ass box. I opened this, I like screamed. I felt like I was getting a new bag. I was stunned. It came in a new Louis Vuitton dust bag. It came with the receipt. It came with, well, I didn't even really open this. Oh, I didn't even open this. It came with a little note. Client Care Service Atelier. Let's see, what does it say? Oh my God, there's a little note. I didn't even see it. Oh my word. Dear Brianna, it has been my pleasure to repair your beautiful Louis Vuitton Neverfull. May this piece continue to bring great memories. Sincerely, Imani. Oh my God, that's so nice. Oh, I just got like the chills and a little choked up. That's so sweet. What's in here? Dear, and it's just like your repair, like a copy for your records of like your repair receipt. So it tells me it changed the leather binding, which was $100, and then the handle, which was $390. The estimated lead time for all repairs is 4 to 6 weeks. So it was definitely like around that time. So the handles to replace are only $100, which, oh no, I mean the handles are $390. This top piece is $100, which I think is like very good. That's a very good price for just the binding. This doesn't bother me because obviously these will patina with time and everything's gonna match. And I was like, this is like pointless. I'm not paying the extra, however much it was, to replace these strings. But it feels like a brand new bag. Like it is so structured. It sits so nicely. Before it would just like fall and kind of collapse in on itself, but now I don't know if it's because this is new or like the weight of the handles keeps it upright, but it is like a new bag. Maybe they like conditioned it too. I wonder if they did, because it feels like different. Like it doesn't even feel like my bag. I know that it is because this looks exactly the same, but it just feels brand new. Like it looks new. I mean, like I said, the canvas was in excellent condition, but I do wonder if they conditioned it or cleaned it or anything like that. They didn't say, so I don't really know. But it was such a seamless process, and I am so I feel like they definitely did clean it, because like the inside is like really clean and just spotless. And yeah, it was such a seamless experience. I can't believe that they sent me a box and a dust bag and like a cute little letter. It was just such nice customer service. So now like I feel like I have a lot of Louis Vuitton pieces. I can just like send things in if I really need them repaired right through the app, and it's gonna be so nice and like such a good experience. Like I'm just in absolute awe. Yeah, she's here, she's pretty, she looks brand new, and I'm very happy to have like kind of a brand new Neverfull in my collection. It feels really special. But yeah, that's it for the video. If you have any questions about this, please let me know. I will do my best to answer. But like I said, everything is in a blog post. I will link it down below, and it's been linked in the cards. Let me know what other videos you want to see. I mean, as you can see, I have a lot of stuff. If there's anything that you want me to go through in particular, you want me to review, please let me know. Any other video ideas, let me know. I'm trying to be really good about YouTube in 2024. So far, I think we're off to a good start. But thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, sign up for my newsletter, go follow my blog, royallypink.com, and be sure to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. But definitely on Instagram, because my Instagram got taken away from me by Instagram last March. And I've been really struggling to build a following there. So it would mean so much to me if you could go follow my Instagram, because I miss my original account desperately. But like, thank you again for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.